Hi you guys, I hope you're having a great day. So today is basically going to be a mixture. I couldn't really think of a title for this video, so I'm just going to stick with a shimmery Babydoll pink eye makeup look, including the lips, with an outfit of the day. I'm going to see some in-depth photos of my eyes and my lips, etc. Go on to my blog, which I will link down here, and I will also put it across here, so you can see more in-depth photos because my camera doesn't pick up on it great. So if you are interested, then please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go in with is a CC cream. I've never been a big fan of these, but I just find that putting it underneath your foundation, it just makes it go absolutely beautifully. So I'm going to be taking this one here from Osseries. I don't really know what it's called, but it's from a supermarket called Lidl's, and I really like this. So I'm just going to be applying this with a small stipple brush, and I'm just going to take the slightest amount of this, and I find it helps to really balance out any of the colourings and etc. And it makes your skin feel really hydrated. So next I'm just taking another stippling brush and I'm going to apply my foundation. I haven't put a primer on simply because I think the CC cream kind of does all that for me. So I'm going to kind of mix it up a little bit. I'm also going to be using a bit of Rimmel's Match Perfection, and I'm also going to be using some Perfection Lumiere by Chanel. I'm going to start off with the Rimmel Match Perfection and just taking the slightest amount and stipple this in. The look that I'm going for is quite a Babydoll look. I really want to keep it fresh, simple and not too heavy, but keep it flawless at the same time. So then I'm just going to go in with a bit of the Chanel Perfection Lumiere, and again I'm just going to be placing this all over my face. I really like the colour matching of the Chanel foundations. I think they're super pricey. I don't tend to use pricier products simply because I think that lower end products really do work, but I did buy this a while ago and I thought, well, today would be the perfect time to use it. And it's very hydrating. It makes your skin feel just absolutely gorgeous, but keeping it natural and skin looking, if that makes sense. And I really love the smell of it as well. I think it just smells so gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of perfumed foundations, but I think this works just exceptionally. So then to conceal my imperfections, such as my spots, I do have a few on my forehead and my chin. I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline The Eraser Concealer and just conceal over those spots. Highlighting concealer, which is usually a bit lighter than my concealer and of course foundation itself. I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. I am in love with this concealer. I'm just going to put this in a triangle, if you like, under my eyes. And this is really going to freshen up parts of our face. Good thing about this concealer as well, which is one thing that I was really worried about, is oxidization, where basically it'll go a completely different colour and it tends to go quite orange, which I find with some other concealers I've tried, but this still stays the exact same colour it was when you put it on. So then I'm going to go with my Maybelline Matte Maker, and I've recently just broke this. I don't know if you can see it, but I need to purchase one anyway because I'm pretty much just running out, so it does not look very great. Instead of taking quite a dense brush which will really pack on the product, I'm just going to be taking a light and fluffy brush which looks like this, and this brush again I got from a supermarket and it was only something like £2. It was just exceptionally cheap, and the reason I like it so much is because it applies the product quite loosely, if that makes sense, so it ends up being quite sheer. So I want to mattify my skin more so than it be dewy, because we can add that dewiness back into it with our highlight. And then I'm just going to go into bronzing, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade of Los Cabos. I think that's how it's pronounced. So this bronzer, I would say, is really good for light skin, simply because it's dark enough to show up, but it still looks quite natural instead of just being like super dark. This brush is very multi-purpose because I use it for bronzing and of course for my blush and also some powder. I'm taking this on my forehead as well, on the outer part of my forehead. Again, just to give that extra definition. So then I'm just going to be going in with a blush from MUA, and this is called Bubblegum, and it's a really nice pinky reddy colour. A touch of highlight to give that really gorgeous look. I'm going to be going in with a highlighter that has a pinky undertone. So the one I'm using is from Makeup Academy, and this is the Undress Your Skin highlighter. And I'm just putting this on top of my cheekbones to kind of bring them out, if that makes sense. I'm also just going to contour my nose very, very lightly, just because I'm pretty much addicted to doing it right now. I'm just taking a large eyeshadow brush, I guess you could say, because I find that this does the blend in, and just taking my baked bronzer again. It just adds a bit of definition, but not too much. I'll be taking this Maybelline Colour 24-Hour Tattoo in the shade of Pink Gold, because it has these really gorgeous pinky undertones to it, and it's also rather metallic looking. So I'm just taking this on my Real Techniques blush brush. I find that this brush is quite more multi-purpose. I can't even talk today. So I'm basically just going to be putting this all over the lid. So I personally don't think that I need a primer, because this does the exact same thing. And we're just going to be keeping on the base of our lid. To move because I'm not too sure the lighting's great, but anyway, I used MUA's eyeshadow in the shade of 22 Pearl, and this is just a really gorgeous baby pink colour, and we're just going to be going all over that cream base that we used earlier. So again, I'm just taking this on the same synthetic brush, and I'm just going to be placing this all over our lid. So just to smoke this out a little bit, I'm just going to be using the same bubblegum blusher that we used earlier, and I'm just going to go on the outer V with this just to darken it up. So you're just going to want to use a flat surface. I swear to God, I pick up like the most stupidest of things to use. So I'm just going to be using this straight line of the packaging here. I'm just basically going to be using this so we can get that sharp straight line, and I find that's very helpful when creating a smoky look. So I'm just picking this product up here on the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush, creating this line here, and I'm just going to be, I'm not too sure if you can see this, but I'm just going to be basically outlining our outer V. The reason why this defining crease brush comes in handy is because it is definitely so precise. Okay. And now what we're going to want to do is kind of blend this colour across so that it fades into kind of a gradient look. Then what I'm going to do is just blend this out so there's no harsh lines, but we still have that colour in there. And then I'm just going to take like a darker brown colour and just go in the crease with it. Just to create a bit more shimmer, because we smoked it out and it's definitely very pinky, but I want to put something kind of in the tear duct of our eye, and I'm just going to be using my ever famous e.l.f. eyeshadow in the shade of Enchanted. I think it's Enchanted or Enchanted, I can't really remember. Some definite iridescent shimmers coming through, which I am in love with, so hopefully the camera will be able to pick that up for you. But for our bottom lower lashes, I'm just going to go in with a brown in our crease to kind of match up that little smoked effect. Taking it down here and just blending it so it looks pretty much seamless. Then going in with the pink from MUA earlier, I think this is what has the iridescent features to it. I'm just going to be taking this on the middle third of our lower line. Taking my Bloom blending brush and just giving this one big blend. With my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, this is the Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black, of course, and I'm just going to be doing a small cat flick, I guess, because I don't do anything else. on Super Shock mascara, and this is a huge mascara. This is crazy. Always leave it at that, but I'm actually going to go in with some false eyelashes, which I'll do off camera because they take me forever. So I just added my eyelashes and an extra bit of mascara, and I've also used some eyeliner. I've just gone for a light brown colour so that it fills in my eyes a bit more, but it's also very soft and gentle. And I'm just going to be taking this Revlon lipstick in the shade of Pink Pout, and this is a matte. I'm just going to be taking Barry M's lip paint in 155, and this is again a really gorgeous dark pink, and I'm just going to kind of be filling in the outer corners. To finish off, I'm just going to be taking this e.l.f. Baked eyeshadow in Enchanted again, and I'm just going to be putting this on the middle of our lips to kind of give us that luminous effect. And that is the finished look. Look guys, I really hoped you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you want to see my outfit of the day, just keep watching and that'll be up shortly. But I really hoped you enjoyed this. It's quite shimmery, quite baby doll, but you can also use this for any look pretty much, even an even look if you wanted to smoke it out a little bit more. But I just really like how shimmery and pretty it was, and because I'm wearing baby pink, I think this kind of matches in nicely with it. So stay tuned for my outfit of the day, and I shall see you soon.